Hey everyone, Livia the Malazan potato noob here. I'll try to keep this short. I'm just starting chapter 22 of the Bonehunters, and I got this idea from Books with Brittany and also the Blue Jay, and I thought I might try it too. A certain Niflrog told me that chapters 22, 23, and 24 are, how was that, a poop asteroid in collision with a gigantic fan. So I thought I might just make like a small video diary of my reactions to what's going on in these chapters. So I don't know if anyone will ever get to see this. I'll decide if I want to post it anywhere, but let's see how this goes. Okay, chapter 22, the first quarter of it. The deck of cards came that Fitz set up. I think most of it flew over my head, but there were a couple of things that kind of made sense. For example, well, or at least that raised some questions. Why did Quick Ben get the Life Slayer card, which is Icarium, and Fitz said something like, now you're dealing with it? Does it mean that Fitz is gonna have an encounter at some point with Icarium? Probably. Or Kenneth got a lot of cards, and he got the King in Chains, which is obviously Rulad. Bottle got the Weaver of Life, which I think is the Aerosol goddess, but he also got Death Slayer, who is, well, at first I thought it would be Terralag Feed, because it was like the counterpower part of Life Slayer some time ago when it was discussed, but it's the crippled god, so what the hell? And I don't know, Tavor, I think her cards are important because she got the Guardians of the Road or Guardians of the Dead, who I think are the bridge burners. And on top of that, she got the Master of the Deck. Okay. Overall, I have no idea what is going on with this game. And who the hell is Tamber, or how do you say her name? I'm so curious. And how the hell does Tavore know so much stuff? Like, how? Why? I'm so curious. Anyway, I believe something bad is coming. Just, there's this feeling of helplessness and I don't know, not knowing what's going on. It's raising my adrenaline levels. Okay, moving on with chapter 22. What the hell? Malacrel and Corbel Adam on each side of Lassine's throne? Why? And I thought Malacrel wanted to kill her. Does he still? Didn't Corbel Adam want her throne? What the hell? See? Even Pearl thinks they're gonna kill her. Did Hellion just walk off a ship? I love her. No. Tenebralta just went to shore. I think he's gonna kill Lassine. I don't want that to happen. No, I didn't think I really liked her that much, but I guess the other options are a lot worse, because I don't think Tavor would end up being Empress, would she? I don't think that's how things work. But yeah, I had a hunch that Tena would end up killing Lassine when he spoke to Gethel, and because he said like, be prepared for the Empress or something. That doesn't sound good at all. So yeah, I think he's gonna kill her. Fuck. Oh well. Who is Tamber? I have the feeling I'm gonna find out last 10% of the cripple god. Okay, did a fireball just fall from the sky? Is it any similar to the ones that fell around Ototaro Island? I don't think so. I think this is different. Well, I guess there's a new meaning to Iskar Jarak's lasers and fireballs now. And Fizz Keneb has done it. That was brilliant with the plague flags. We sure know those work. Keeping people away. Huh. And the Spinner of Death card is explained. Lovely. Can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Okay. So last night I finished chapter 22 and I don't really remember details now to talk about it, but I remember the sense of dread it gave me. It's like, oh, I'm preparing you for something really, really bad, and it just got me worried because I have no idea where things are going, and truth be told, that was the feeling I was getting the whole book, and it's a good thing. It's not predictable at all. So I don't know. Let's see how chapter 23 goes. Okay. I think I'm half an hour into chapter 23. I just finished the meeting Lassine had with Tavor and Kalam and the rest, and I felt there were 2 layers of conversation there. I don't know. It was like the conversation we were reading, and then there was the whole subtext. It was like another layer of conversation that Lassine and Tavor had. I'm not exactly sure if I got it right, but the feeling I was getting was Lassine felt kind of trapped, like she had no choice, and she was trying to tell Tavor things, and Tavor got it somehow, like she gets everything, and then she was saying back to Lassine that, you know, the whole 14th Army and the rest, they're loyal to her, they're gonna listen to her, and they're gonna do whatever she says. So she was like, you know, I need to go back to the ships, and then I'll probably just go away. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think she will be able to do that. But I think that's the plan, and Lassine was okay with it without actually saying it. I don't know. This whole conversation makes Lassine seem very hateable. But in the same time, I think there's a battle inside of her. I think she's forced to do this. At least I hope so. I don't know. You know, Lassine is a character that's easy to hate, and I think Tavor as well, if you don't look deeper, because you only see the surface of them. And I think that's what made the conversation between them so interesting. You could only see the surface of it, and all you can do is just try to read the subtext in that conversation, that really weird conversation they were having. Whew, I don't know. Hellion again being a badass. I remember this from reading last night. I'm really curious where that's gonna go. And what else was there? Oh, Keneb, also ballsy. Yeah, okay, I'll just keep on reading and see what goes. Okay, the conversation between Kalam and Tambur and Tavor. I felt so bad for him. I mean, it must have been so difficult to make up his mind, and he has been told, and we've been told for so long that he's gonna have to decide on it, and eventually he did. But I'm still like, why? I want to know, why won't they say anything? I mean, Tavor and Tambur, and they know like everything. Is that OP? Is that too OP? really want to know. Okay, and then Lostara Eel kills Tenant Peralta. I was so sure he was gonna kill Lassine. I don't know why. I felt really sad for her because she had to, as she said, like, reach that coldness to do that. And actually, she didn't really want to, so I think it's gonna torment her, at least for a while from now on. Okay, moving on. Okay, a few extra things that I need to say because I keep thinking about them. One, it's I'm feeling a huge pressure, like I am in danger. And something's coming towards me and I don't know where it's coming from and I don't know how it's gonna hit me, and it's a bit overwhelming. I don't think this ever happened to me to this extent reading a book. I mean, it was the same in chapter 7, I admit, but it's like, oh god, it's coming, where is it, how is it gonna be, how bad is it gonna hit? And then the other thing that I don't know, it's there in my mind. Luben, I think was his name, the guard, when Kalam and Tamber and Devor leave, he has like a drink on a table, and Kalam says, "Till that once for us." That's basically, yeah, I think we're gonna die. Oh man, I don't think that's gonna happen though, but it's sad that he thought about it. And he was so chill about it. Oh god. Okay, moving on. Okay, this is gonna be very weird. I'm just a few more pages in from my last video. Have you ever been so stressed that you had to cry? Because that's what's happening to me right now, and it's hard to admit. And a few other thoughts. I didn't know at first what was with the song that Kalam was hearing, and now Korik heard it as well. Is it Fid? Is it something specific? Is it the Tano song, maybe? Oh, I don't think so. I don't know, because that's like belongs to the bridge burners. Is he calling them? I haven't thought about that. Okay. Anyway, it's so intense. I'm gonna have to stop now. Lots of assassin fight scenes. So damn intense. The pace is amazing. It's just so fast. Everything is happening one after the other. I don't have time to breathe. I don't think I could live such a life. I'm so glad I'm living it through the book, and I can stop and I can go get a beer from the fridge and breathe a bit, because yeah, I'm a wuss. Okay, sorry. And as intense as it is, Erickson still finds moments of humor, just a bit from time to time. It's amazing. Like it was the Korek saying to Nether about Bottle and his rat, and he was like, what rat? Well, he keeps it tucked sometimes, most of the time, but I got to see it. Oh man. And then, oh yeah, it was Kalam saying that Quick Ben tells him he's the densest man he ever met. so good. Just a bit of humor makes, yeah, it's a breath of air that we all need while reading this chapter, I guess. Okay, moving on. Okay, this is getting harder and harder. And I'm not sure if I will ever let anyone else see this. So I just read, I think it's like 2 pages, the moment when Fiddler stops playing and we can read his thoughts, and it just hit me so much. I wish I could read it to you, because the words are so beautiful, but I know I'm gonna cry some more if I will, so go ahead and read it yourself. For me, it's page 742 out of 801, but that's just Kindle, so I need to think more about this part so I can actually speak about it, because it's really hard right now. Okay, more fighting, more Kalam being awesome, more Timbre being awesome, and then they split up. I'm afraid for Kalam. I'm really afraid. And then Lostarail meets Grub, who wants to take her for a walk and tells her that she's very pretty. What? Okay, close to the end of chapter 23. We finally know who Apsalar's final target is. Pearl. That came as a surprise. I thought it would be Tavor. Actually, I thought it would be Tavor. Okay. I kind of feel sorry for him. I mean, he's gonna die in real pain. Okay, he wanted Kalam dead, but in a way, I mean, he was blinded by, I don't know, hate and revenge. But it's sad, because he thought Lostara is dead and she's gonna wait for him at Hood's gate. He said, "Lostara, my love, come close to the gate and you will see me walking." No, she won't. Sorry. I was actually wondering what's gonna happen to Apsalar once her mission's done. Apparently she's free, or so Shadow Throne says. Then Apsalar moved past Shadow Throne and walked on. He watched her cross the bridge. She crossed the bridge. I guess she's never coming back. Okay, I have cried and now I'm laughing in the same chapter, because Steven Erikson is a freaking genius. So now Fiddler is pissed that Cuttle is using his Moranth munitions supply, and also Hellion thought Fiddler is a Tillanai mass. I laughed too hard for this. I don't know why, but it was so funny. Same chapter, guys, yeah? Like a couple of minutes ago, I was crying. Okay, big surprise. So that was Withel and his wife and the 3 Nachts, and I did not see that one coming. Nice surprise. How the hell did they get there? I should go back and read. I I was definitely not paying attention. Cool. Okay, I finished chapter 23 and I took 5 minutes to gather my thoughts because all my previous videos, I think they were just a stream of thought and not exactly something that made sense together. Because I was so immersed in what was happening, I just couldn't find my words. And that happened in actually that happened throughout the whole book. Everything was so vivid. It was as if I was there. I was living through it, and it was scary, painful, funny at times. Okay, a couple of thoughts at the end. I was surprised to learn that Timbre was Eresal. I didn't even consider this. Probably in hindsight, yeah, it makes sense, but not to me. Then oh yeah, the foreigner who was Withal again, as Mike from Mike's Book Reviews would say, right over my head. Didn't get it. But everything else was just absolutely heartbreaking, beautiful. I don't think this is a book and a chapter from a book that I will easily forget. I have a very, very bad memory, but this, oh God. I think the moment when Fiddler was close to finishing his song was one of the most painful ones for me. I see my voice is already breaking. That whole part is just a quote in itself. All of it is just beautiful, and I think it kind of wraps up the theme of gods and religions that was throughout the whole book. So that was just amazing. And what else? Oh yeah, the Wiccans bowing to the Bonehunters. Imagine they're like really old. They've seen a lot of things. Although they look like kids, they're old. And the fact that they show respect to these people, that says a lot. Okay. What else? The scene is still, I don't know if I'm gonna get some answers in chapter 24, but I still don't know what she thinks or what she wants, or I don't know. It's like it seems to me like she has good intentions, but she doesn't know how to apply them, or maybe she really does and I'm really not getting it. I don't know. What else? Right. Come. So he's not dead, but he might as well be. I mean, something that has I've learned actually after Memories of Ice, because I was like, the bridge burners, they're not exactly, gone, but being gone might as well have been maybe better, because okay, they died, but they didn't. They came back, let's just say that they ascended, but they're not like the same. It feels that they're different, and I have the feeling maybe Kalam is going to go through the same process. He's not going to be quite himself anymore. It's going to be a bit different. I don't know. Or maybe he's just not going to be. He's just going to stay there like Ralik Nom, if he ever comes back. I don't know. So that saddens me a bit, because I like Kalam. And he's so badass. Oh my god. Like, the way he fights, I wouldn't want to have him as my enemy. Let's just say that. What else? Pearl and Lostara. Oh God, I kind of liked Pearl in up until this chapter, I guess. I thought he would be able to get over his hate for Kalam, but apparently no. And he was cocky. Yeah, he was cocky. He thought, you know, like, oh, I have all the claw machine to my disposal, and I'm gonna do whatever I want with it. I'm definitely gonna kill Kalam. Well, kind of, but you also died in the process because you were so he was too confident, and he completely didn't realize that those daggers are gonna work against him. It's like Kalam's curse after death ish. It's hard. It's a blurred line there. What else? Oh, right. Lostara and Tavor. That's gonna be interesting, but I see it work. I actually, you know, I thought that Tamber is gonna be there with Tavor until the end. I don't know why I thought that, and I thought this is gonna be like a 10-book reveal right at the end for both of them. I mean, I know Tavor is like being kept mysterious, but I thought it would be the same with Tamber. Apparently not. So Tamber was not exactly Tamber. Yeah. Oh God, and now Lostara needs to keep 2 secrets. I think it's gonna be really, really difficult for her. Oh, and Tenebralta. He might not be exactly dead, because, you know, the crippled god does things. I mean, if he pulls a roulade on him, that won't be pleasant. Sure hope not. I mean, that would make him a very tragic and terrible character. Well, not a terrible character, a good character, but a terrible person. What else? There are other things that I would actually like to talk about, but I think I'm gonna keep that for the conversation I'm gonna have with Raf and Blue Jay on a couple of days about this book. So I don't know if I am going to post anywhere all these small video snippets I did while reading these 2 chapters, but if you're seeing this, I guess I am. So let me know how it was. Maybe give some feedback. I'm okay with that. Ideas? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna post anything again. I hate seeing my face on camera, so we'll see how the editing works. Okay.